Hi guys, it's Rachel, your community liaison from the Tri-State Chamber of Commerce. I'm sitting here today with Amador Laput from Fellenzer Engineering.
Hi, everyone.
Can you please tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, as Rachel said, my name is Amador Laput. I've been here in the States since I was 1 year old. I was born in Manila, Philippines. And I came over with my dad, who's a psychiatrist, and he practiced at the Middletown State Hospital. So I went to Stevens Institute of Technology and got my bachelor's of engineering there, 1985, and worked for a number of companies. So in 2002, I had a head-on collision with a drunk driver, and that broke 7 bones in my left leg, and I was out for 3 months. So I had some time to think, and I decided I wanted to go back to engineering. I was previously in sales. So I looked around, and Fellenzer, a name I knew from high school, was in town, and I asked him for an interview. So I joined Fellenzer in 2004. And it's now 2023. So this is my 19th year.
Wow, that's a pretty long time.
Yes.
And what do you do for fun?
So I have a motorcycle, which is in the shop right now because I had an accident
Yes,
not too long ago.
I am so sorry.
These traffic circles, no one knows how to negotiate a traffic circle.
No.
So I'm in the traffic circle, and a lady did not see me, and she went and she hit me and knocked me down.
You're okay.
Yes, I have a broken rib and soft tissue injuries on my left side. And the bike is totaled, so I'm going to be shopping for it.
Are you going for physical therapy?
No.
No.
Tylenol and rest.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long has Fellenzer Engineering been around?
So Archie Fellenzer started the company in 1956. Archie is the patriarch. Mark, John, and Eric, who are at the company today. And Archie passed a few years ago, but his name is still on the door, and his legacy remains.
That's good. I see that you guys service all over and are licensed in 8 states, basically the East Coast. What is the farthest that you have serviced?
Well, it's easy to get licenses in other states once you're licensed in New York. So most recently, we've done work in Florida.
Oh.
Yeah, when Mark was on vacation, and he did a job for a hotel while he was in Florida. So.
Okay. And where was the farthest you've traveled for the job?
So I have traveled to New Jersey, I guess.
Oh, not so far.
One state away.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, who does Fellenzer provide service for?
So we're kind of a full-service engineering company. We do everything in-house other than big structural and surveying. So we do both inside the building, that's the MEP side, and outside the building, that's the site civil side, and that's where I work.
Okay.
So the services, we started when Archie started the company. He worked for mostly the electric utilities. He was an electrical engineer. So our clientele has been changing. So once we started the site civil department 15 years ago, we started getting into subdivisions. John, he was in the Army, and he's a service disabled veteran.
Oh.
So we got the service disabled veteran certification. So now we can bid on federal projects.
Oh, good.
A lot of our projects are with the VA hospitals, and we are the building inspector for OGS, Office of General Services.
Ah,
So anything that New York State owns, they don't have their own building inspector,
okay.
so they hired us, and we do a lot of post office work, and we do a lot of school work.
Now, can you explain to the viewers exactly what does an engineer do?
So there are many kinds of engineers. So just in our company, we have mechanical, electrical, um, I'm a site civil. So an engineer makes the world go. So we help design products and services. So outside the building, we do subdivisions, roads, septic systems, public water, sidewalks. Inside the building, we do HVAC, electrical, and plumbing.
Oh, okay. Now, how did you guys fare when COVID hit? Did the business reduce drastically?
No. So with the institutions, so none of the hospitals shut down, and the schools we were still working for. So we did not lose any time. So there was a few days we didn't go into the office, but we are considered an essential um, workforce. So because we work for hospitals, that made us essential.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Can you please take me through your workday from the beginning of the day to the end of the day?
So our normal workday is 8 to 5 with an hour for lunch, but there's no typical work. So I get to the office, and typically there's some things that I haven't finished from the day before. So I get involved in contacting potential clients, finding out what they need, and then writing the proposal for that work, and then getting those out to them. Then if they hire us, then I meet with them on site, and then talk to them about what my thought process is for the options. And if it's a planning board process, then I brief them on what it takes to get through a planning board. And we try to manage the client's expectations. So a lot of clients come in and they think it's going to be easy and cheap. So between easy, fast, and cheap, pick two, and you don't get the third. So I manage the client's expectations, and if it goes to planning board, then I'll do the presentations for them. We develop the drawings that we're presenting, and in the end, we hopefully get their approval.
Now, once you guys win the approval or the bid,
Yeah.
do you guys work with an architect and a lot of it?
Yes, a lot of times the architect hires the engineer. Sometimes the engineer hires the architect. Very few, but
Okay.
mostly like the schools and the bigger buildings,
Yes.
the architect hires the engineer. So we try to develop a team concept with architects.
Okay.
So there's architects that we like to work with, and they like to work with us. Hopefully, we go in as a team.
Well, that would be a good thing.
Yes.
Because if you guys can't work at it as a team, it doesn't work out quite well.
No. Teamwork is essential.
Yes. What do you hope that Fellenzer brings to the tri-state area?
So I would hope that we would be viewed as the premier engineering firm in the area. And we try very hard every day not to compromise. So there's some business that we don't take, and because it would compromise us having to do things a certain way, and we try to limit our clients just to who appreciates good engineering work.
Oh, okay. Now, this question might be a little different. How do you see the tri-state area for a thriving business like Fellenzer? So basically, what they are asking, right? What they are asking is, say this is your office here,
Okay.
and you just happen to look out the window.
Yes.
How do you view the tri-state area from your window of your office?
So really, the area that we look at is not the tri-state area. It's anywhere we can get to within an hour's drive. So um, for us, it's mostly word of mouth, and sometimes we put bids in, but unfortunately, low bid, they take that. So we're trying to get away from the bid projects and do more of the word of mouth projects.
Ah, okay. Now, what do you mean by word of mouth? Like, say, Bonzicors said that you guys did such a great job and they refer you to someone else?
Yes.
Ah,
Yeah, so we hope to get referrals from our clients. So we do the best job that we can possibly do. So
okay.
they can do that.
Now, this is going to be an interesting question. Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Still at Fellenzer. So hopefully my group will grow. Right now we're 5 people and we're trying to hire. So I hope that grows and hopefully doubles in 10 years.
Now, when you said hire, is that like architect or support staff or?
Engineers. So we hire engineers and we look at the better schools, so RPI, a number of the partners have RPI.
What's an RPI?
Oh, Rensselaer Polytechnic. So that's one of the better engineering schools in Troy, New York.
Okay.
The Fellenzer I work with, Ryan Fellenzer, is from Penn State.
Okay.
So that's also a good engineering school.
Okay.
So we try to get interns every year. Right now we have an intern, and he's working out very well. Hopefully he'll decide to stay on or
Okay.
graduate.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Now, where do you see the tri-state area in 10 years?
Hopefully also grow. So I hope the downtown area will grow as well as the surrounding areas.
Okay.
And places like this
Yes.
is very nice, and hope there's more like
Okay.
this building in Fort Travis.
Yes, it would be. All right. Well, thank you so much.
Well, thank you,
It
Rachel.
was nice chatting with you.
Yes, you. Bye, everybody.